next thing you'll see is smoke. As I'm moving on, you took all the love I gave and left me all alone. I'm traveling on this road, somewhere far from home. I put in all I had and I paid every goddamn toll. I'm trying to make it off this highway, highway. Oh, won't you take me home for a minute? I swear it won't be long. Highway, highway. Oh, won't you take me home for a minute? It's lonely on this road.
I've been lost on this highway, trying to figure out life on this road. Shit, I lost all the love that I had in my soul, trying to chase everything that was shiny and gold. I ran away from my problems, I know now I'm stuck on this highway with nowhere to go. One day if I come back, will I get to come home? If I promise to right everything that I wrong, but this road kinda bumpy. Take on in, my bank ain't the funny. All those times you had told me you loved me, I tripped that I see why you caught me a dummy. Now I'm stuck in the worst place. Shouldn't have played with your heart in the first place. Yes, I still do remember our first date. Had you smelling like it was your birthday, but I must say,
highway, highway. Oh, won't you take me home for a minute? I swear it won't be long. Highway, highway. Oh, won't you take me home for a minute? It's lonely on this road.
Okay, day one, we are at the first site where we are going to go bait. It's about a 2-mile bike ride in. On mountain bikes, we're hauling bait on a trailer behind the mountain bike. Getting into some new areas this year because the snow levels are still a little too high to get up over the summit where we like to be, so it's going to be about another week before we can get over there. So right now, little man got himself a new mountain bike. This is our setup for today. Well, the bike idea lasted about 10 minutes, huh? We made it not even a couple hundred yards up the road, bunch of dead trees. I got chainsaws, but this little dinky trailer, the rod on the bike is already bending and it's just not gonna work. So we're gonna bag it, scrap the bike idea, go back down, put on packs and do it the old fashioned way. We could have already been up there probably if we wouldn't have been dicking with these bikes. So tried a new way, didn't work, gonna go back to the old conventional way. So we're wasting a lot of time. It is already 10:30 on day one and we don't have anything set. So we're gonna rush back down, get camp set up, and then start baiting. We finally left camp. We had the bicycle episode this morning, set us back, bike broke down. The cart, everybody sit there. The cart just did not hold up. We didn't make it 100 yards out of camp and it failed. So had to go back, resituate, put everything on packs, and we're packing into a new area. This looks pretty promising. The drainage is starting to open up, and up ahead here, as the crow flies, 3 or 4 drainages filter into the bottom of this. So I need to try to get up on the side hill a little bit where the wind will take it and carry it back into these drainages, and we wait. So we'll update when we get the bait set here. This is bait number 1, day 1. Right on the trail where we're gonna set bait. Big bear shit. Okay, we made it down to our favorite bait. We had to cut, 7 or 8 trees to get down through here. Snow level, there was only one spot that had a big drift. We had to actually cut a trail off the road to get through it, to get by it, because it was probably a 4-foot drift and I didn't want to get stuck in the 4-wheeler. So this big drainage here is where we've killed a lot of big bears. It's our favorite canyon, so we're gonna get up there. It's already 4:30. We only put one bait in today. By the time we got camp set up and cut trail down into this bottom bait, it's about an hour drive from camp on a 4-wheeler to get to it. So we need to get up there and get this set so we can get out of here before dark. So bait number 2 for the day. We forgot a few items at the bait, but to bait with. But we got the camera up. This is our honey hole. There's already been bear shit in here and we haven't even baited it yet. But it still smells like that nasty boar from last year. So I'm sure the bears have been checking back. So this was the bait we wanted to get to. This is the one that we've always had luck at. We better start wrapping this up. Sounds like it's going to start thundering. We got an hour drive back to the camp, so we got to wrap this up. But bait number 2 set. What do you think? Bring rain gear on this baiting excursion, so we a little wet. We got to move camp tomorrow. We are way too far away from where we're baiting on a 4-wheeler, so that's the first priority of the morning. Well, we just drove an hour through that fucking hailstorm. We forgot all of our rain gear. It showed sunny and 79 today. We are drenched. We are in the summit, but we got 15 more minutes to hop back down the other side to camp. Okay, good morning. It is day 2. We are just headed up to pull this bait, unless there's a huge bear on it already, which I'd have a hard time thinking there would be this early. It's only sat for 12 hours, so unless there's a big bear, we're just gonna pull everything, come back down, pull camp, and then head up to the summit. Probably got 2 hours of thinking around, cutting trail to get the truck and the trailer up to the summit, but in the grand scheme of 2 weeks, it's going to save us a lot of back and forth on the 4-wheeler. So, what do you think?
Good.
Tired yet?
No.
No? Okay, good. We got a long day ahead of us. So, we just pulled that bait that we put in yesterday down here in the lower country. It didn't have anything on it. I didn't think it would unless there was a bear close. We did find a bear carcass probably 100 yards from camp. So somebody's kind of been in here hunting or baiting already before us. So another reason why I don't like hunting this lower country. It's easy to access and people can drive a pickup to. So we're going to relocate camp, spend the next few hours doing that. We got a cut trail to get up over the summit. We've already got one bait in over there in our honey hole, and we're going to try to put another 2 baits in there today, if not at least 1, and then rebait the honey hole. Okay, day 2 recap. There hasn't been much to share because we've spent 3/4 of the day relocating bait, cutting down trees, opening the road up to get the truck up here, but we are now on the summit. So now the fun begins. It's been 2 days of work just trying to get here, haven't even put a rifle on, and I think we've put over almost 8 miles today, and we did 10 miles yesterday, and we've only got 1 bait in. We pulled the lower bait today, and then we did go down and check our honey hole bait down off the top of the summit here, and we've already got a decent blonde bear on there. So tomorrow we're going to set another 2 baits and check that one again, and hopefully the bears start rolling in here now that we're into camp. So looking forward to actually doing some hunting and rather than Forest Service work, clearing the road. So And then on top of that, we've got to spend some time here tonight getting this camp together because it looks like the Griswolds moved in. So,
cause if I say I miss you, I know that you won't. But I miss you in the mornings when I see the sun. Something in the orange tells me we're not done. To you I'm just a man, to me you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I poison myself again. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. If you leave today, I'll be staying.
rechecked the honey hole, and that blonde bear's been in there pretty much day and night. We could kill him with a rock and slingshot if we wanted to, but we're making our way down to set second and third bait, and we've cut probably 10 trees already that look like this in the middle of the road. So there's perks of being the first one back in areas like this, because no, you're the only one in here, but it's a lot of fucking work. As you can see, the next 30 minutes I'm going to be trimming this road out to get the four-wheeler through, but all part of the fun, and makes it that much more worth it when you capitalize on a big bear, right? Okay, let's go. Now just another roadblock. Time to get out the chainsaw again. Okay, we finally made it to bait site number 2. And our shooting spot is from up there. Where that log is at. About 100 yards. Never killed anything off this bait, but we have had some good bears on here. Tripod was here last year, and then he worked his way down to the honey hole, and we killed him off the honey hole. But we did have another big black, solid jet black bear come in towards the end of our hunt last year, so he should still be in here. But I love this canyon. The breeze flows uphill, so as we're standing here, the breeze is just going right up this big drainage. There, folks, that is a big bear, and we just put a bait up that drainage, so we've got to get through a few more logging roads here, and we're going to put one more on the other side of this other drainage, and then between the both we should be able to find this guy. This is fairly fresh. Oh yeah. Okay, we are finally through this fucking mess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 trees right just through this section. But with that big bear shit on that road, it's got me excited, so I want to get in here. Okay, we finally made it to the bottom where we're gonna hike up this fucking monstrosity of a mountain. It's not very far up there. It's probably 200 yards, but it's straight vertical climb. So we had to cut probably 16, 17 trees between bait 2 and 3, but with that big pile of shit down there, it's got me wanting to bait this whole canyon. So I gotta find that big bear. So hopefully it takes us an hour to get up there, hour back down maybe, and we'll have 3 set for the day. Little man's got about 15 pounds on him. This is straight up and down, but I killed a huge bear up here. I think about 4 or 5 years ago, Frank the Tank. So we're gonna put one, this flattens out once you get to the top, and then this cross canyon, you hike up here and you can sit and watch the bait from the other side. But baiting this is a fucking nightmare, even though it's about 200 yards. But I've got 60 pounds on, little man's got 15, and we'll hopefully have some big bears on it. All we need is one. But anyway, there's our shooting knob over there. It's about 200 yards. Killed Frank the Tank right here about 5 years ago. So we packed up in here. Probably took 30, 45 minutes to pack up this. But probably something we're not going to bait every day because it's such a hassle to get in here. But we'll check back every couple days and see if we got a big bear on here. Big boy's just walking up and down this road. We've cut 31 trees out to get down to set both of these baits today, but camp friend came back again. She comes back every year. Okay, good morning. It is Father's Day 2025. Happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. Hopefully you're doing it like I am, spending it with your kids, doing what you love. Super thankful that we're up here, that we're healthy, and that we've got 3 baits now that's been setting for 12 hours. So a little behind schedule with all the road maintenance and some of the obstacles we've encountered, but feeling a little sore today. So we are going to pack a little lighter today, try to let our bodies rest up. We don't want to burn ourselves out already on day 4, a 15-day hunt here. So kind of surprised that I'm already this sore, being that I try to train for this 6 months in advance. I've tried Spartan races, but nothing really replicates you throwing a 70-pound pack on and hiking 2,000 vertical feet up a drainage. So going to pace ourselves today, cut the bait back, and then see if we can't turn up that big boar in this basin here in the next couple days. So we'll share our day as it progresses, and hopefully we can turn up a big bear. Okay, we haven't had many updates. Last day and a half has just been baiting and checking trail cameras. So not much to share other than today we've got some good news, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we went and checked our honey hole this morning, and the bait had been destroyed. So we knew there had to been more than that, just that blonde bear on there. We had over 600 pictures. We went back and checked the footage, and there's pretty decent black bear on there. I think it's a sow, that blonde bear, and then a big chocolate bear. And I'm thinking that's the one that's been shitting up and down the access road that I shared pictures of earlier. I haven't seen anything otherwise that would amount to that big of a bear. But he came in yesterday about 2 o'clock, and we came and sat down at this bait at 3. We just missed him. Didn't even know that he had been in there till today. So we, rather than going and hit the rest of the baits, today we went and rebaited that one really good. And then we're just sitting here across the canyon, waiting for him to show back up. So we're gonna sit here till dark, and then we're gonna hunt him every day. We'll go check the other baits and keep them going, just in case sometimes these bears, they'll walk up and down this drainage, and like Tripod we killed last year, we spotted him the first time on bait number 2, and then he ended up at bait, the honey hole here where we killed him. So he hasn't been in yet today, so that kind of tells me he's probably going to come in late this afternoon or early evening, hopefully. It's kind of normally the pattern of these bears in here. Not a lot of nocturnal bears in here, and I just think it's because there's not a lot of activity in here at all. So they're just pretty comfortable walking around during the daylight. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I'll post some pictures of this bear, and then hopefully we can get him on the ground. Give Corey an opportunity at him, huh? Mm-hmm. Okay, buddy. Back behind camp, just more of a recon bait to see if we can find a big bear. So pretty view, but it's a straight up and down hike, or literally probably a 45-degree angle getting down this hill, but should be an easy walk up out because we won't have any weight on our backs, but going down is a little sketchy. Hard on the ankles and knees as you get older. Little man's like a little goat, so he's doing just fine. Still quite a bit of snow on these north-facing hills here. Okay, recon bait is set. Sits right on top of this big drainage. It drops off right back there all the way down. So if there's anything in this canyon, hopefully it pulls it in. Up we go. Sitting spot is up there. My finger. Okay, our sitting spot for this bait would be up there. And it's only mile from camp, so we can drive and check this. Bait's right there, camera's there. Okay, this is a bait we relocated. This is our shooting lane. The bait is down here, right there in front of that snowdrift. And then as you can see, the drainage kind of opens up here. It peaks right here. Kind of peaks right here, and then it drops down off into this, and then both of these valleys. There's tons of water in here from all the snow melt, and there's a creek that comes in somewhere down in here and goes all the way down. So I'm hoping this scent carries from here down into these drainages, and whatever's in there will come back up. That's where the bait's at right there. So I would say probably 150-yard shot, but not a bad view. currently on big bear watch. Been sitting here since about 1. That big chocolate bear came in yesterday right before we got here. 2 o'clock, he hung out for about an hour, left about 3. We got here about 3:20, so we just missed him yesterday. And then I didn't get any, he didn't come in last night. He might have came in late last night, but I can't tell. The camera was kind of knocked off, and I got pictures of a chocolate bear, but I can't tell if it's him or another bear. So I don't know if he was in last night, but he hasn't been in today at all. And so he's either in here somewhere or he scooted up to our northern bait, which I've only had one bear in 8 years bounce between baits, and that was tripod last year. So odds are that he's still in this drainage somewhere. The black bear that he was running around with came in earlier, about an hour ago, and then he ran off. So I thought for sure that chocolate was right behind him to come in, and he never did come in. So we're going to sit here for a couple more hours till dark. It gets dark around 9:36 here, 9:27 it says today. See if he comes in. If not, we're going to come in super early tomorrow and bait it and then sit all day. So once I find a big bear like this, I'll sit on bait from sunup to sundown until I kill him. Otherwise, you could miss him. They'll start bouncing around and coming in at 9 in the morning or 2 in the afternoon and then 7 at night. And it always seems like when you're not here, they come in. So the way to alleviate that is just be sitting here 16 hours a day until you kill him. That's how I've had luck in the past, and it seemed to work out. So otherwise, I'll share some more pictures of this bear when we get back to camp, and hopefully it's pictures of us after we've killed him. But if not, we've got some cool trail cam pictures. Bait number 1 this morning. We sat till dark last night, and that big chocolate bear, we named Yellowstone. He's got a big white V on his chest, and we're gonna roll with that name. I like the name. And we haven't seen him since he came in Sunday at 2, and we missed him by an hour, and we haven't seen him since. We went and checked the lower drainage baits, and he hasn't been in there yet either. So he's up here roaming around somewhere. And like I told Corey, they'll come back eventually. He's probably just still out chasing sows. I don't know if I can't imagine the rut's still going on, but normally a big bear like that, he'll check back every once in a while. So we're just gonna have to sit here try to be here every day about 10 a.m. and sit till dark. He never has came in the morning, so I'm not worried about missing the morning hunt. But speaking of that lower bait, we went and checked it today, and there is a big black bear on that too. He's just all jet black with a brown nozzle, and I think he is. I think he's the bear that was on there late last year too. Comparing pictures, they look a lot alike. So he's been coming in first thing in the morning between 6 and 8. He's been staying, and he's the only bear there, and he stays for hours on end. So the plan is we're going to sit here today, and hopefully that Yellowstone bear comes in, and if not, I might let Corey shoot that blonde bear. It's a pretty good bear too. He's not an old mature bear, but being Corey's second bear, I want to try to keep this fun and entertaining for him, because we do put in a lot of work and a lot of time into this. So we each have 2 tags, so I'm not worried about using one of them on this bear here for Corey. He'd make an awesome rug or rug mount or something. He doesn't have any rubs. None of these bears have any rubs yet, which is surprising, as warm as it's been. And it's, middle of June already. But if he was all rubbed out and shit, then it wouldn't be worth shooting him. But he's got a beautiful blonde, thick hide. So if he comes in today, we're going to let Corey take a jab at him. But with that, we're just going to sit here all day and then maybe see if we can kill that big jet black bear tomorrow morning, first thing. So anyway, we'll check back hopefully when we get something on the ground.
When the weight gets heavy, when the silence gets loud, when no one steps forward, I don't step back, I step in. When the road feels endless, when the climb gets steep, when the pressure's calling, I don't lose sleep. Every scar I carry, every bruise I own is a mark that proves I was built from stone. I don't wait for rescue, I don't beg for light. If the storm comes closer, I step in and fight. Load up the pressure, stack up the pain. I don't fall under fire, I rise through the flame. I was made for this. I don't run, I rise. When the weight comes down, I stabilize through the storm and the hits, through the doubt that persists. I don't break, I persist. I was made for this. Every breath is earned, every step is war. I don't fear the mountain, I become the core. If the night gets darker, if the path turns cold, I don't chase comfort, I chase my soul. No retreat inside, no surrender lives. If the world gets heavy, I'm the one who lives. Burden on shoulders.
Oh, deader than shit. Dude, you smoked a fucking giant.
I don't bend, I don't break, I don't fall under the weight. Step by step I elevate, breath by breath I dominate. I don't bend, I don't break.
Okay, what do you think, buddy?
Good.
What just happened?
Shot a massive bear.
Walk us through what happened. So we were gonna come bait it, right? We were gonna come bait it. You could probably see the bait down here. We were gonna come bait it and just walk in. God, I look like a fucking mess. Showered in 10 days. And yesterday he was in here at noon. So we decided we didn't want to just walk into the bait. We were gonna hike up over top and look down in there to see. And we got up top, walked down just a little bit off the summit here, and he was in there. We didn't have tripods, we didn't have anything. So little man, I had the setup for him so he could use a tripod because he's only killed one big game animal last year. And so, yeah, he's dead. So we seen him down there and we had to sneak down this big ass steep ravine quietly to get within shooting range of him that I felt comfortable for a little man. And there was a big dead tree down here, this big one that's laid over. So I got him set up on that, and I didn't know how long the bear had been here, so I didn't want to dick around too long. And he got up and started acting like he was getting a little antsy. Corey couldn't get his feet underneath him because, as you can see, we're like on a 40-degree incline hill here. But I didn't want him to rush and make a bad shot, and then we'd never see the bear or we'd wound it. And he took his time. I got what video I could before the gun went off, and obviously the repercussion knocked my video off a little. But we've been hunting for 7 or 8 days. We've had some opportunities on some smaller bears, and I told him we're not going to shoot smaller bears. And I about gave in yesterday because I'm feeling bad. I put him through a lot of grueling hikes. We've done 70 miles this week alone, just packing bait, and haven't had an opportunity on anything. We had a big big brown bear we named Yellowstone come in 2 days ago, and we haven't seen him since. So we were getting a little discouraged. We checked cameras on this bait number 2 yesterday, and this bear was on here, and he looked big, but he's even bigger in person. Normally that doesn't happen. So I told him we just got to keep plugging away, dude, until we get an opportunity. And when we get the opportunity, you got to make the most of it. And he sure did. I can't wait to get down to see this bear in person. He looks like he has a great coat, no rubs. Making our way down here off the summit. We don't have any of our shit to skin him or nothing. So we need to run. Let's run up there and check him, get him in the shade. And then we need to run back up to bait one and grab all of our skinning and stuff and everything we need. So we got a full day ahead of us, but these are the kind of full days we like. It's supposed to be sunny and 70. We're gonna get him packed out today, get him in a freezer by tonight, and we got a couple more days left, but there's a big snowstorm, cold front moving in this weekend, and I do not want to be down in this place when the snow hits, because you cannot get up out of here.
Yeah.
Hey there. Hey there.
Oh yeah. I see the bullet went through him. The bullet went straight through him.
Good shooting, buddy. Let's get him for some pictures.
Well, kiss me one more time. Kiss me